Alrighty, Toga Brothers, welcome to the stream. Appreciate each and every one of you guys here. So what we're going to do today is kind of different. Typically, we would talk about something aviation related, and we would talk about some things to watch for, some things to do. But today is going to be an exercise for you guys. What do I mean by exercise? I mean, we're going to show you, okay, a skill that I think a lot of you guys can benefit from doing. Okay, now one thing you'll notice, all right, is let me show you. Okay, now cancel. Look at my phone. Do you see that? You see how it says 1745? Do you know what that is? Drop a comment in the comment section if you guys are watching live or you guys are watching, and I'll tell you if you're right if this stream has ended. Drop a comment if you know what that is. Okay. How many of you people are in the military? How many of you people are out of the military or in aviation? Okay. You guys all know that there are what? 24 hours in a day, 12 hours per each half, right? Because 24 divided by 2 is 12, right? It's all, common sense, right? Okay, so it is 1745. Okay, we can agree? 1745. Okay. Now I'm almost positive. See, right now it's flipped, and I'm almost positive when you watch this stream, it's going to be reversed. So stick with me here, okay? All right. 1745 basically is telling you in the first 12 hours of the day, okay, you have AM, right? 12 AM is basically midnight, okay? So you have 1 to 12, and then you have 12 to 24, okay? This is PM. Now, we don't use 12 twice, but I'm here to show you and break this down for you, okay? So if there's 12 hours in the first half and 12 hours in the second half, how do you think we would break this up if we did 12 and 12? Because if you actually think about it, it's actually 13 here. Okay. I kind of gave it away. Okay. Believe it or not, in military time, okay, this is not 12 through 24. This is 13 to 00 time. That's what it's called. It's called 0 time, right? Which means midnight. Okay. Why? Okay. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. But remember, we don't use 12 more than once. So this actually now becomes 13, and so on and so forth. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 6 now becomes 18. Okay. 19, 20. This now becomes 21, 22, 23. Now, remember, we don't use 2400. Sometimes you do, but sometimes we don't. What we usually refer to it as 0 time. So it's 0, 0, 0, or just 0, 0. Okay. Let me change the 3 to 15. Okay. Let's see who was paying attention and whose math skills are up to par. Okay. Now, remember what this was before. It was 3, right? So up here, it's 12. This is 3, 6, 9. Okay. Now, in order to get from 6 to 18, how much am I going to add? I'm going to add 12, right? In order to get from 3 to 15, how much am I going to add? That's right again, 12. Right? Here we go. 3 plus 12. 2 plus 3 is 5. Carry the 1, 15. Right? So the appropriate translation is 3 o'clock. The PM is 15. Right? So when I tell you that right now it is 17:45, what time is it really? Now, in order to solve this, you would take the first 2 of the time, 17. Okay, let's pause this for a second. Now, if you only see 3 digits, what do you think that means? Who studied and who listened in class? If it's 3 digits, what does it mean? It means it's before noon, right? Because noon has 2 digits. It's 12. When it's 8 a.m., it's only 800, 3 digits, correct? But what is it 12 o'clock? It's 1200. That's 4 digits. And at 1 o'clock, it's what? 13, right? We already discussed that. It's 13 up here, correct? So it's 1300. That's 4 digits. When my hour hand goes past the 12 for noon, now we're into 4 digits. Okay. So if my time is 17:45 and I tell you to be here at 19:30, okay? And I tell you to be there at 19:30, how long do you have to get there? If it's currently 17:45, you have about an hour and 15, right? Because there's already 4 digits. Now, if I was to tell you be there at 7:30, okay? 17:45 is PM time. 7:30, imagine an imaginary 0 right there. How much time do you have now? A long time to go, right? Because there's only 3 digits here, and I have 4 here, correct? So, if you want to find out what time it is currently, you take this number and we're going to subtract 12. Okay? Because why? There's 12 hours in each half. And we're in the second half because I have 4 digits. Okay? This has 3 digits. Okay? So I'm going to subtract 12 hours to tell me what time it is in the first half in standard time. Okay? So do this with me. What's 7 minus 2? 7, 6, 5. 5. What if I have 1 and I take 1 of that away, I have left with what? Nothing. So we just don't include that. So it's 5 p.m. because there's 2 digits. Are you guys understanding the correlation here? So it's 5 p.m. So it is 5:45 p.m. Okay. Currently. Okay. It's actually 5:55 p.m. But for the sake of this conversation, let's imagine it's still 5:45 and I froze time. Okay. Now, if it's due or you need to be there at 7:30 a.m., there's a pretty big amount of time there, right? Now, if you struggle with math like I do, I'm sure some of you do. Okay. Now, let's imagine 17:45. You need to know what this is in standard time for practice. Okay. Since it's past noon, I'm going to subtract 10 hours because we're subtracting 12 hours, right? Subtract 10, that is 7:45, but I still have those 2 hours from noon. So then subtract 2 again, 7, 6, 5, 45 p.m. See how I did that? Okay. Now, let's convert this back up. 5:45, add 10 hours, 15:45. So this is 3:45 p.m., right? If you were paying attention. But remember, I'm still missing those 2 hours from noon. So we're going to add 2, bring down the 5, bring down the 4, 5, 6, 7, bring down the 1, 17:45. And this usually is written as hours. 17:45 hours tells me you're talking about 5:45 p.m. We're both on the same page. You guys see that? That's an easy way to do that if you're mathematically challenged. Right? Because if there's a 0, it's the same number. And you just bring that number down. Yeah. Okay. And then back again, if you're going from 5:45 p.m., so 3 digits, if you're going back up into 4 digits, you're going to add 10. So now it becomes 15:45. Now add those two, 17:45. Easy, right? So now when you hear that your flight, for us in the aviation industry, they will say the flight is coming in at 21:22. What? There's a package out here for you. All right, thank you. So, sorry about that. They were just informing me of something that was not related to our podcast, guys. In any case, we will be informed that it's 21:22. So 21:22. Okay. Remember, we're going to subtract 10. So it is 11:22, right? And then I still have to retract 2 of those hours. Okay. So 11, 10, 9, 22 p.m. You see how that works? So 922 is what's going to be displayed in the terminal for you, but outside on that information departure board, it tells me it's going to depart at 2122 because I know that they're not talking about 9:22 a.m. instead of p.m. Make sense? So I don't even have to look at where the sun is out, all that good stuff. Even if I'm in the back room, not even seeing if the sun is out or not, and they tells me it's 21:22, I already know that the sun is down, it's nighttime, and it's going to depart at 9:22 p.m. Right? Pretty good stuff. All right, cool. So this was a pretty easy podcast tonight, guys. I wanted to share that with you. Hope you guys have learned something. This has been Sean. It's been real. Let's do this together. I'm Sean. I'm the Tugger brother. I'm out.